welcome back to another episode of VAMO Radio. I'm here today with Lily Brooke. Hey Lily, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, dear. I'm really glad to be speaking with you today, and I know we're going to get into some quite amazing things today about your career in music. So to start off, can you tell us, how did you get started in the music industry? Like, what kind of jump-started your career?
I wrote from being so young. I remember I used to write little poems on my wall. So underneath my current wallpaper, you'll find scribblings of songs and things like that. I'm really lucky, I suppose, because my family was so supportive, and they've always encouraged me to take music further in education, and really made it into the career that I have today.
Wow, nice. I'm really glad you have that support behind you. I know a lot of people kind of need that support pretty much in the music industry to continue on with their career. So I'm really glad you actually have the family support and backing up pretty much. That's really great. That's really great to hear. So can you tell us? Yeah, definitely. So who are some of your major inspirations for your music?
Again, I grew up listening to some great music, loads of different genres because of my family. So people like The Smiths, Jeff Buckley, Tori Amos, really just those great songwriters have been such a major inspiration for my career.
Wow, fantastic. That's actually some really good names that you named. I love those kind of artists, and your music is actually, you have a lot of soulful lyrics, I would say, because I know you speak a lot about mental health in your music, and it's something that's a current issue that a lot of people face and not many people talk about, actually. So I think that's really cool.
I think it's a great thing to talk about with the music because, it's a great way to reach a lot of people. So Kaleidoscope talks about that quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So can you tell me, has been any challenges that you have faced, learning to overcome in your career?
Definitely. I think that just navigating the music industry as a solo independent artist and a female artist as well has been, quite challenging. I think learning to release music independently, and even things like working out social media, booking gigs, all those kind of things I've had to kind of work out. Just little things as well, like nerves. I know that I started gigging when I was quite young, and whether it's a crowd of 2 or a crowd of thousands, I get the same amount of stage fright, which I'm supposing everyone does really. I think probably the biggest event I've done was 28,000 people, and that was that was for South Tyneside Festival. And just being up there by myself was so scary. So I've had to learn to overcome.
Wow. Yeah, definitely. I know that can actually be kind of stressful. I mean, thousands of people watching you and everything, but I feel like the most important thing is to remember the reason that you came, the reason that you're on that stage to perform, to show your talent, and also to give your message to a lot of people, which I think is actually fantastic that you had the experience. And of course, it was probably pretty scary, thousands of people watching you, but you were actually able to have the experience to send your message to other people to actually hear. I think that's fantastic.
I think it's just fun, whether you playing to thousands of people or playing to 2 people in your living room, it's just as important to get that message across. So
yeah, fantastic. So also, can you tell me what has been one of your favorite songs that you've ever written?
I'd say the single that I've just released, Stand, is probably up there. So I was inspired by the rat race, so kind of this working from 9 to 5 and the whole monotonous lifestyle that we sometimes live, and kind of about how creativity is the thing that connects us all together. I suppose the chorus is just, I'll stand for you, you'll stand for me. So it's kind of is just my way of trying to promote unity.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's so beautiful. And I know you just written that song. Is there any upcoming music that you're currently working on now or planning in the future to work on that we can look forward to?
I'm always active on my YouTube. I'm always writing really, and I suppose, the lockdown, we've all had a lot of chance to get inspired by new things. So I'm already kind of working on my next single and things like that. My handle for everything is at Lily Brooke Music. Make sure you use 1L. I'm on Spotify, I'm on iTunes, Deezer, all the main streaming sites, and I'm also on YouTube as well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Lily. You guys, again, this has been Lily Brooke, and again, you can check out her new single, Stunned. It's out everywhere, right, Lily?
Yeah, it's out everywhere. Stunned.
Fantastic, you guys. Make sure you look up Stunned and also take a listen to it now. She also has new music that she's working on right now. Make sure you stay connected with her on all social media, as well as her YouTube channel to check out her new music videos and everything that's going on with Lily. Thanks so much, Lily. I appreciate having you on the show.
Thanks so much, Vanessa. Thank you.